Okay, that was a little bit weird beginning. That beginning was a little bit weird. I think this is Mercury retrograde. Okay. Okay, here we are. That's my wall, by the way. Say hello. What is that? Oh my good God. That's a weird. Alright, so things are going crazy, completely crazy. It's like, where is everyone? I'm used to not having so many people on the channel. Like, where are everyone? That's so weird. I mean, it happened so many times before. And I don't get it until I log out and realize, oh, I'm on my vlog. It's like, God, you know. It's like going out and I thought, 24 views? Yeah, that's when I upload shit. That's when I upload shit, not when I am actually going live. That's just weird. I know I'm getting a little bit off lately. So if you want to watch the entire, or you know, get a much deeper, and really, I'm really going deep, super deep, check out my vlog channel, Nomadic Shield Maiden. It's attached to this one, so I suppose you could just click below here on the image, take you directly to that channel, and you'll get my live read there. And in regards to subscribe to that channel, that's all up to you. That's just, it's not really an entertaining channel, it's just me, because I'm always on flight, so I you know, I don't have a fixed place to live. So soon I'm leaving again, you know, soon I'm out of this tiny little room, and looks like I got the universe back now. So that means that if you do choose to subscribe to that other channel, out of the blue, I just had, we are almost 1,000 subscribers there because of one guy I was interviewing in Kathmandu, and I was interviewing in regards to his violin thing that he was holding, you know. It was so weird. Hello guys, namaste. So yeah, I must admit I missed you guys. I felt a little bit lonely in there. So this will be a Scorpio read. You don't have to be a Scorpio. Sometimes today I went into Pluto Bean and I checked out the Gemini read, as my is in Gemini, Mars and Sun is in Gemini in the sidereal, and my highest planet is Mercury, which is knowledge, which is information. And so it was pretty, and it's like whatever we are in frequency of, if we are in frequency of 874, we will attract 874. You know, that's how it's like, you know. And it doesn't have to look like you, it doesn't have to be like you, but that's how it's going to go. So if you're here now, whoever you are, that's might be all right. So a little weird. Yeah, I didn't really. So for those of you who are new to this channel, I am the Creator Raven, also known as Raven, Ravenheim, the creator of the new Lore Tarot deck, which will be printed next year because I say so. So this will be your Celtic Cross. This is your Celtic Cross. And by the way, guys, I'm not really here to chat because I have to, you know, focus on the read. But if you want to hang around, that's really cool. If you have a small question in regards to the actual read, I might consider taking it if you are know, if you are, what's it called? If you've been here for a while, where are you? Right? Pretty and talented. So if you are here just to make a little noise, then, you know, please. All right. So it looks like we are going to be monitorized from now, guys. So we might have to behave just a little bit. And yeah, it was fun to actually see people again. I was like, oh, it's pretty empty space kind of vibe here in general. And so getting out of here is going to be so cool. Just a few weeks more. I'll stick it in. It's been a great time to deep myself, and now the channel have its own tarot deck. I know. So all I need now is for some of you to just donate a few hundred. Hello, Marie. Sorry, Marie. You should have told me I was the wrong channel. Spank on you. But you have to give your dog a kiss from me. Actually, I had two of my moderators on my other channel. No one said nothing. It's like, you're on the wrong channel, Raven. You're not supposed to be. It's like, this is your vlog. This is where you tell people about the shitty, crazy stuff you do in Bangkok. So, yeah, it was a little weird. It was a little weird. Here I am, and here you are. So let's check on your energies. So let's see what's going on, right? So it's going to be a much quicker read. If you want something really deep and profound, you can check out your 12 houses on the Nomadic Shield Maiden. So, oh, here he is. Here he is. So on here is holding back. No, I'm giving you more than enough. I ain't giving you anything more. So thumbs up, guys, please. Do I have to say please? Thumbs up. It's early in the morning and I'm still doing this. I'm a night watcher. So yeah, there is someone here who said, you know, enough. I've had enough of breadcrumbs. I've had enough of being overly generous. And what's been given in return are, you know, what the fuck? This is insulting, you know. This is insulting. Thank you, pretty. Thank you. Yeah, I was like wanting to change that name to Nomadic Maiden, but everyone think that name is so cool. So I was like, yeah. It's pretty literally, I am the last Viking chick. So, and I do play swords. So why not? All right. So, what else do we have? Yeah, I'm doing the Celtic Cross a little bit different than everyone else. I add some extras to the deck. So there's this energy here from someone, because usually here we are dealing with two energies, and usually we, or you know, the collective land on the left side, but not necessarily always, but someone here is in lack of abundance, and that's why you cannot give, because we cannot give what we don't have. You know, if you can't breathe, how the hell are you supposed to give CPR? So that's a simple one anyway, right? So let's check out. Okay. Yeah, it could be, yeah. Oh, by the way. All right. Let's see. Hello, Siobhan. Good morning. Yeah, so I'm going to simply keep this as subscribers only, of that simple reason that, oh my god, another card scammer. So read me, I'm a Scorpio, you know. If I stand people reading tarot cards, what the fuck are you doing on a tarot card channel? We're having fun. It's entertaining. And I'm not asking you to pay me for this read. So, it's a shame. It's a shame. I just talked a little bit about it on the other channel, that it's shame we have an open field. People are allowed to do what they want. So it's handcraft, have fun with tarot cards, and you're not supposed to take this like as the big serious deal, you know. 444. So we are now the chosen ones. It's a good number. And here we have also 4 people. 444. So we have 4 fours right now. That's well synchronized, kicking out not nice people. So be nice, guys. There is a huge amount here that is getting lost, basically, in regards to finances and also status. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with right now the Emperor in reverse. You could also be dealing with someone who is basically removing everything away from your life. It's easy to blame others, but sometimes we also simply call it the third initiation. And there are no other options for you. This is, you know, I was thinking, oh, let's go in and do a read, and wherever I go on the other channels, they just have, oh, so many jolly news. But life isn't always just about that, is it? Hello, VD. And King of Swords in the far past, being all logic about things, chopping off people and things that do not serve you. And about who I'm dealing with, where I am, what I'm doing, what is the greatest purpose for me, how does it help me to be here, so forth and so forth. And there we have it again. And so it did pop up in the other read also, again, on Nomadic Shield Maiden. It's not really, it's a free read. It's not an extended read you have to pay for. It's a free read. It was me stumbling, thinking I was here on this channel. The first time, unfortunately. So yeah, we're human, and we stuck in the salad all the time, like we say in Norway. So this is, you could be dealing with a huge disappointment, Scorpio, in regards to someone you've been dealing with. Maybe a big scam, I don't know. Or maybe you invested in someone or something that, and all of a sudden everything was gone. And there is one here, one specific individual here that you might have to deal with for a long time, who is really a piece of shit. Now I think we are being monitorized right now, so I have to watch my words carefully. I know, yeah, I thought, you know, these are really good news, we will see, but I have to turn down all the naughty ideas that I have on my mind and take it maybe to rumble in the long run, and to the rumble over there, rumble in the jungle. So this is being quite sad, disappointed. Although you have still what you need, you would really love to have all those 5 cups, wouldn't you? You know, it's easy to say focus on the 2 cups, but that's the only thing you can do. It's to focus on the 2 cups you have left. So you made a choice, and maybe you didn't do the choice that served you well, but there's no such things as a mistake. There is no such thing, because you're only here as an observer, as someone who are supposed to have an experience and to send back all that intel to what we know as the Akashic Archive. So when you are here, you are in fact doing a job. We like to say, I'm God on vacation for fun, when I lived on Ibiza. In that sense, it's just that the source is always at peace, is always in the frequency of love. It is in this energy here where we think we are in some kind of reality, where we really get screwed up somehow. Welcome back, Timothy. Beautiful lone wolf, huh? Yeah, I missed you a couple of minutes ago. I missed you and your foot. I need people now and then to kick people out, but you know, in the end of the day, I do have the face as well. It's just stupid to waste my time on that. So, the outcome here, the Hierophant. No, don't worry about it, Dee. It's not a big deal. We got rid of the I was going to say scarab. What is that? Scarab? Whatever it was, we got rid of it. Yeah. So it looks like I need to put it on subscriber mode. At least, you know, it might be, because even if you are to just talk piss about what I do in my channel, you are in fact just boosting my algorithm. But in the day, we want to have a good vibe in here, right? So I'm better off being on a low check, having the shelter, having food, having the food you need, feeling good about the situation you're in, or having the status as the goat, you know, just of all time, and then having to deal with assholes 24/7. No, that's not a Scorpio thing. The Hierophant here is a so-called holy person. He's a guru. So he's supposed to be, he's a mediator between 2 worlds, just like the Raven, you know. He's just a messenger. In a sense, it's a spiritual diplomacy. It's a spiritual diplomacy, you know. You have to be observant. You have to be neutral in order to observe how things go. So Wild Things is literally, good morning, shine of light. So all good here. Thank you so much for asking. Don't worry about it, Timothy. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up for it. You know, we are more than one Scorpio here. So sometimes all you have to really do is using a finger, you know, to get rid of a flea. You know, because fleas and ticks can be annoying. So anyway, you have been dealing with someone in your life, Scorpio, who literally have been abusing their power, and they drained you. You put your heart and soul maybe into this individual, which this individual is basing everything on logic and reason. And as soon as you give them just a little bit power, that's when you see the true color of someone. Good morning, Akansha. Mihan are coming out as, you know, in fact, that did disappoint me. It hurt me that yet again I had faith in someone, and yet again they turn out to be like this. And yet again I have to choose to walk alone, to be the lone wolf. I thought this town I lived in was some kind of Steven Spielberg movie where nothing is. This huge parties here every night, big parties. I think drunk people in the middle of the week. I choose to think of that as a good thing. It's creepy when I'm here and I'm waking up and it's all dark and you don't hear a single sound, not birds. Little birds. All right, so outside influences for Scorpio. Someone here needs the blue pill in order to, get it up. This is someone who literally are extremely unaspiring to you. They are taking away your fire. Don't listen to those. Don't listen to those who says that no. Who do you think you are? Or there must be a balance in regards to constructive critics. Instead of saying, this one I don't like, it isn't work, blah, 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 that's very destructive to hear. Because it takes a lot of guts to open up and show people this is what I have to give. And it's a gift which does not belong to me. I mediate a gift. It's from the source. We are all blessed by a gift like that. Right? And so when you finally open up and you go to that length and you show this fragile side to you, and someone are pissing on it, and then when you don't look, they take it from you. And they dim your light because you put them on a pedestal at some point. And I'm sad to say that. The majority of where I have tried to be my own light, the majority of where you try to mingle in and share that light, somehow try to dim it. And Scorpio, you're not here to be a dim light. Because your source is endless. Whatever you have to give, it's endless. You don't need anyone's validation for what you do. Constructive criticism is not saying, yeah, well, and also if someone really can't sing, don't tell them to go to America's Idol, and because they'll make a fool out of themselves. Don't do that. Tell them that everyone can learn how to sing. I hear you can't hit the tone properly, but your voice has so much potential. Because truth be told, you do. If your voice is weird, maybe that's exactly someone is looking for. Listen to Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose's voice. I always thought it's weird, but he's also, with that voice, he managed to hit some pitches which most men can't. And yet he can go very, very deep, And whatever voice you have, either is for speech, writing, or expressing yourself visually, you need to know that if you take it directly from source, it will be unique because you are unique. Wow, good news, travel. I like that calm because, after some time you're tired of those airports, right? But in the end of the day, if you're a gypsy, I really miss those horses and those, that thing you live in the back there. But today, you can't enter a country always without airplane. Just like that, you can't enter without. I think India is like that. It's trading in there without going through Delhi airport and just like that. So anyway, when you've been in, for me, when I've been in a place too long, and I see that no, because the energies which is operating in the cities now, they are very noisy. Let's put it like that, and they can easily put you out of alignment. There's not been any more lonely people in the history as it is now in the UK. This is in your fears and hopes. So while the guru is blossoming, your fear is maybe I will fail. Scorpio and whoever you are, wherever, we all have some Scorpio in us. We have an 8th house also. So whoever you are, whoever this resonates with, you haven't failed anyone or anything. You made it. You made it. You have done what you're supposed to do. You can't fail. Do you understand? Understand? You see, you're only here as a field worker. Some of you are warriors, some of you are scientists, some of you are a little of all of that. Because this is, I'm not sure if I can even call it a dream, but when you think, what is this idea? I failed to let's say quit these drugs or quit this bad habit, right? Well, you send those reports back to the Akashic archive, and they will know that, okay, approaching it from that angle was not successful. Now we know that, and you are the one who did the fighting, and you are the one who surrendered and had to say, okay, we didn't approach the top of the mountain from this specific angle, but there is another you somewhere else who can manage to approach the top of the mountain from another angle. It doesn't mean that one is the better than the other. You can't fail, but you can abuse power. You're not supposed to repent anything, but it's okay to go to someone and say, I apologize because yesterday I said something that stinged you, and I said it because I was angry and the emotions, my emotional response to what you gave me, it took the best of me. That's okay. Because you're owning up to your own insufficiency. So there could be an incoming heartbreak here, Scorpio, for you. And I see maybe some of you already are heartbroken, and that it might, Hello, Ranjit, how are you? Long time no see. I love you too, you know that. We have another Scorpio here, a family from Bovali. Say hello to my brother Ranjit, Negi. So he claimed he's a Libra because he's all on to the sidereal stuff. But 8th of November, so I like to think they're both right. Yeah, both right. It's just two different angles like I talked to you about. So, heartbreak coming in. Do you have any love issues with your wife, Ranjit? You don't have to say that out loud anyway. Oh, the Empress. You know, it's looking good. So despite this heartbreak, we have 2 3s here. There could be a third party involved in here. It doesn't have to be a heartbreak in a romantic sense. Doesn't have to be like that. My heart, I'm very open about it. It's super broken in regards to being detached from basically your own offspring. It's super broken, you know. But it doesn't serve me or anyone walking around crying 24/7 about it. But now and then I have my moments where I feel like the world is ending because she's not a little baby anymore, and blah, 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 you know. So keep your eyes on the ball, guys. Keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your focus up because you're not here. Dhanyavad, my achahu. Well, I tried to tell you, Muji to Matsukia here, but nobody got it, so I suppose I got that pronunciation all wrong. Ooh, we have the spy card here. Scorpio, are you spying on someone or the other way around? I don't know, but it's coming in here. Doesn't have to be a rule that goes for everyone here. No. So now we went 4 4 4 4 4 4s to 5 5 5. Okay, so that was a interesting kick there. Okay, last card. Ouch, that was in the first house on the previous read on my vlog, Nomadic Shield Maiden, and that is the feeling of feeling defenselessness, you know, or I give up, but it's not really giving up either because that's 10 of Wands in reverse, but it's this feeling like, and are you going to throw that shit in your face again? You know, it's this kind of vibe. Okay, so we will see it, but I know that as a rabbit in Chinese astrology, my ears are very long, and when or the dog ascendant, so if I sniff trouble, if I sniff drama, if I whiff that, oh no, this is gonna get complicated, I run. And I've been doing that for 8 years. It's not necessarily the answer, but sometimes it's like I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do because it feels like God herself, the goddess herself, Kali, or you know, whatever goddess, she's kicking my ass. It's you know, when the ravens show up in my eyesight, they literally tell me, it's time to go now, Raven. Raven, it's time to go now, Raven. And if I resist that, it's going to be some noise. It's going to be some noise. My destiny, especially in my chart, is to keep myself in the 11th house where I mingle with cultures that are outside my own. And that's not the Norwegian culture. Because they already got a piece of my light and they didn't like it. Hello, Jaylee! What's up? All good hair. All good hair. So, let's see what we have coming in for you guys. Yeah, just finished a children's book, finished kind of with the representation. So this week, and it looks like it's going to be much tougher to get someone to publish it. So either we put the coins, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know how. I will, you know, it's either yes or no, and I think okay, whatever. It's a pretty good book, by the way. Oh, what do you know? New love coming in. Someone have new love for you, but or you could have new love for someone, but there's been some issues, some delays in regards to travel. So I'm buying my ticket out of here. Sooner than you think. Staying inside a little room, I don't know where you live in the world, but it literally feels that someone are trying to separate us and keep it, it's like a rat cage to keep us separated so we can't conspire, you know, to against the big beast. Who knows what it is, but for me this is the closest I get to nature. That's a plastic bottle with a bamboo tree in. And if I go out, even the grass is fake. So, yeah, that's true, Timothy. I've been working my ass off, literally like 24/7. So I have, guys, I have a few more days. But in the end of the day, yeah, you're still standing. And looks like, at least for me, I'm going to travel the world once again. And if you have plans on traveling the world or whatever travel, is going to happen for you. So maybe that deal, if you are in a position like me in regards to transition, like maybe getting a better paycheck or getting a new employer or, you know, getting a raise, whatever it is, it might not be exactly, but I'd I'd throw all my energies in these things as the moon is rising and watch because if you're going to stick to whatever planet is where and when, you're going to go crazy because there's always going to be a planet in reverse. Now, however, if you're going to, you know, throw something out there and you want that success and you want the coins to come in, you for personally, I keep hicking or whatever. Personally, I say, you know, watch the moon calendar as a little freaky witch here. Watch the moon calendar. If you want to get married, moon rising in Libra is great. Moon rising in Taurus is great. Venus, right? If you want to launch some kind of a business project and secure it and be the boss of your own work, make sure the moon is rising in Capricorn. Okay, if you want stability around project and have a boss which is a bit stubborn but fair and down to earth and practical, he gets shit done, Taurus. If you want to launch a campaign, moon will rise in Gemini. Okay, because that is what Gemini do. If you're going to launch yourself as a star or throw a big party, moon will rise, and what is better than the full moon period in Leo? you know. Or Psytrance party, hello there, Aquarius, how are you? Where is my UFO? Do you still have it over there? You are? Oh, that is so cool, the Philippines. My brother is Filipinian. He's a Manila rapper. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. So in the end of the day, guys, I think this read is good. I mean, what is this? Who is this? That's your personal thing. We all have at least 3 swords in our heart. We do that. And we need to take beating in order to carbonize ourselves, and that's how diamonds are created. Your baby's Filipino too? Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. Yeah, I haven't checked out on that Filipino card reader, but you know, I'm still skeptical in regards to checking out, sidereal tarot reads, because I've been identifying myself as a Scorpio. But the sidereal chart is extremely on point. And I'm proud to be full-on Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini on that side of the world. It's pretty cool. Being the Queen of Swords, it's pretty badass, that too. And so, why not? You know, you're still you. Oh, they are. They are. When I'm in Bangkok recently, I got the message that the girls from Laos are not as beautiful as the girl from China. You know, please, guys, don't put any more pressure on how we look. Do you know, guys, that my entire face right now is full of skin rashes? Mysterious skin rashes. So what do I have to do to don't feel ugly? I have to cover them up. But yeah, I'm guilty. I just designed some tarot cards, and so at least I have 3 different decks. And in one of those decks, the devil there, oh, he really is the devil. You know what I mean? Like, whew, Fabio, hello there. Hello, here's my phone number. and it's your design, you know, this is the cool part. So, hooray, guys, we are monetized. I think at least that's the message I woke up today, and it said, congratulations, you're monetized. And I don't know how it looks like from here. We'll have a look eventually. Because I changed a little bit. We will now be available for creating extended reads, and it's only like, what is 19 crowns? It's like a couple of dollars for those of you who want to just blast yourself in the free spreads or be the overlords, you know. For a very small amount of coins, it's much easier for me than I do all this work and all you do is we've been there. Thank you, sweetie. That's so sweet of you. Well, Tim Duffy, he sent me a video yesterday of really, really old people, like senior people, and they came towards you. They looked so beautiful. They could have been anywhere from 70 and up. They walked, you know, with straight backs, with such a power, and their hair and the clothes, and behind them, they all had each a giant animal. Needless to say, my favorite was the wolf and the Black Panther guy. Woman with silver hair and a white wolf, giant, and then this dark black, guy with black clothes and long black hair, has giant black panthers and those two. But it starts, one with a woman with an elephant, one has, they all have it. One came with the raven though. But, if I'm come walking like that, I'd have a huge white wolf behind me and I have a raven right there, But the cool thing here is that this video showed that growing old is not something you should fear, because they looked so beautiful. And I also got a picture yesterday from my friend who's, she's branded by time. She lived a tough life. Her rastas are all down to the floor. Scorpio moon. And she looks so rocking and so cool, Despite, I don't know how old she is now. I think she's like 10 years older than me. She could be closer to 60 something, I don't know. But long legs and also tattoos. Those older badass hippies, they look amazing. And the hair, how they do the rastas, I'm obsessed with hair. They look so amazing. And I have photos of growing old. But when see these people and see that, and you see the wisdom and the power they carry inside of them despite their age, they look like fallen stars, and just because they fell, they don't dim their light for no one. Not just warriors, Timothy, they were like gods, demiurges, but like the gods are coming back. But not they were benevolent, but don't you mess with me. Because not only do I have a giant tiger by my side, but I am the tiger. That's just my extension, So, my number, the lions, yeah, for sure. The lions, one guy in that video, maybe Tim can share it with you, share the link. But there was a white lion portrayed there. So I was one would even have a, those animals from Africa with that nose thing. That video was so cool. I had to take a screenshot of each and every one of them for inspiration. Every time I feel old, every time I feel like shit, and every time I need to put in that tooth very, very soon. I look at these old people, I'm like, wouldn't you rather be them than a stupid teenager who is like completely up there? Oh, wet t-shirt party! Oh, how fun! Yeah. It was so wonderful to see you guys. Absolutely, yeah. It was so well done. So, my phone number should be right here. This from Marie. So yeah, I have currently been a little bit distant. Like I said, I when I found out that I don't need all this equipment, all I need is the knowledge of what happens when we mixed charcoal with ink, all I needed was the experience and how to create the prompt, you know, and it's not easy. I'm not saying, but it's like I said, people say, oh, that's how you created the tarot, and you, girl, I'm supposed to be anti-digital here. But when I realized that we can revive, because I was, you know, we can revive old ink, you know. This is my way of drawing stuff, literally. This is how I draw stuff. And when I realized I can use my knowledge in art, 30 years, God knows when I started, as a little kid. According to my grandmother, I started when I was crawling. And so I can use now a computer device to type in, mix it with sepia, because people think you're cheating. Well, do you know what sepia is? What it comes from? And do you know what happens if you mix it with charcoal? And do you know the NHS system versus Eaton's system? Do you know that magenta sometimes, well, it's actually considered to be a primary color, but it really isn't, you know. So the thing is, if you have to walk to your job, and it will take you 5 hours, or you can grab a car. Yeah, so it depends a little bit, but never give up. If you are, you know, if you're a writer also, never give up writing. I realized that I had to write the content myself, because it will try to take over. That's the scary part. So it's a beast, you know, so you make sure you tame that beast and ride it. And so we managed to tame that beast, because if you don't, the content will end up extremely artificial. Okay, he's looking good, but so, you know, this is pretty good, but it's so, where's the ink? You know, where's the ink? It's so animated. It's like it have no soul. And so, I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. This is Aleister Crowley's tarot deck, and I'm like, you know, after I've been working myself with this and putting my ink on stuff on this would look so much better. I dare to say so, because I did get an A in the university in this stuff. So I dare to say, no, I have enough experience to say that, you know. I'm not saying this deck ain't good. It's good, it's okay, it's nice, but it can be better. Because people are getting lazy now. Oh, I want something to look like that. Yeah, it might appear, but if you truly have an eye for art, you will see that no, that's not working. You know, you will know that in order to create a shadow, to get something stand really out, you will know that you need a complementary contrast to get out the green color in something. If the color is green, like the couch, and you're going to create a shadow, you need a certain amount of opacity, and we also know that we are creating a complementary contrast, right? So yes, I'm cheating in that sense. I managed to create this amount in much shorter time. But let me tell you, 24 hours straight, 12 hours straight, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep, work. I literally eat while I work. So I'm going to finish this, guys. You have seen some of my work. I'm going to finish this, and I will be rejected by many publishers, but or maybe not, you know. But guys, we are being monitored, so I'm still gonna be around reading the cards as well, and hopefully at some point next year. Shout out to this woman here who's done everything with pastel, you know, and they are beautiful. We use these cards so much now, I just had to take a break, but shout out to her. Shout out to those people who are still, because even though we are going digital, and that's the thing now, give me that iPad Pro, motherfucker. give it to me so I can edit this. Some of the things that are useless, you need to edit also, right? And so for that, we also use, normally Adobe Photoshop, Adobe is going down. So we will see what the future have in mind for us. Hopefully we will have an office up by the end of next year again. We'll be back in the zone again. I used to run a company called Troll Publishing, Norwegian, and we did pretty great, to be honest. We did pretty great. So we're back in the game. It's going to be fun, and even more fun. Now you are capable of, you know, we are capable of having members of the channel, and I get to treat some of you a little bit extra in return. So that's going to be fun. I love you so much, guys. It was really cool. It was really cool to have a little bit company tonight, and I will for sure come back for the free spreads, and I think that putting in some new rules, unfortunately, is necessary, because I think you know why. And so when that's implemented, I can see that we're ready to go again. And then when that's said, for those of you who are from India, pray for me in regard to visa this time. Love you guys so much. Catch you on the flip side. See you soon, guys. See you soon.